Howdy, howdy, everyone. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you guys are all doing good and well today. Let's just put on some music right quick. Boom, boom. There we go. Uh, wait, no, I don't want the song. Sorry, I'll finish the intro in a second. You always gotta have a solid music in the background, you know. Otherwise, it just doesn't get the right mood, doesn't get the right mindset. Uh, yeah, we'll go with this one. Why not? Fuck it. But howdy, howdy, everyone. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you guys are doing good and well. Hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend so far. For those that are stateside, hope you guys had a great. Oh my God, it's a Nara. Howdy, howdy, Nara. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well. For those that are, yeah, I gotta have that. Where's the no lurkies command? Because if you're gonna lurk, just lurk. You don't need to state it. That's kind of my stance. I feel like I don't need people to be like, oh, I'm gonna lurk. It's like, no, if you gotta dip, dip. It's okay. I don't mind. You don't need to announce it. Oh, because you changed your emote names. You always change them, and the letters don't make logical sense for me. That's why that messed up. I got all jank. Can't hear you. I'm charging my headset. Oh. It's like, but I can type. But yeah. For those that are stateside, hope you guys have had a pretty good or had a fun and exciting July 4th. I had a pretty chill one. Didn't do too much because I had a whole bunch of other shenanigans that came up over the last couple days. But it's all good. We're all here. Hopefully, if you guys are watching the World Cup, your teams are winning, and if it isn't the teams I'm rooting for, I'm not gonna say, but suck. But yeah. Oh, you guys are doing good. Well, today the plan is we will be doing some more Darkest Dungeon 2. Oh, we continue our Kingdoms run. 1 second, just because Nara can't hear. Um, but yeah, so the objective is we'll just play a little more Darkest 2. I don't know exactly how much progress we're gonna make. Because kind of burning the count at both ends today. And I was like, you know what? Let's stream a wee earlier. I know it's not much earlier, but I was like, bro, I'm running out of steam fast. I got like let's just fuck it. We stream before I fully burn out for the day. I have to go back into like power save mode. But just quick little update arenas. This week will also be another short week, so it'll just be Wednesday, potentially a small stream early on Friday morning, and then one on Sunday. Uh, as on the 11th, friends from out of town are coming in, and we're all going to be hanging out, getting some hot pot together, and all that other stuff. I'll go back to work, but here's support. How good at work? Well, yeah, sorry. I have a really bad habit also of mumbling slash like talking out loud on typing. So if you guys hear me Tiffany typing or try to respond to something and I'm just like mumbling words, that's what it is. That's why I'm mumbling. It's a really bad habit of mine. Howdy King, welcome on, welcome on. Did I? Oh shit, I forgot to respond. My bad. I've just been kind of yeah, just like zombieing through the day. But welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well today, bud. But yes, so next this upcoming week will be another somewhat short week of just Wednesday, some probably short early stream on Friday again, and then more roguelike Sundays. And the next week should be normal. I'm hoping beyond hopes that I don't I don't know if I would. Oh, I need a message bot. I forgot to do that because my Wi-Fi internet was being kind of fucky wucky yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to ask her yesterday. But I need to ask bot and confirm exactly what when we want to do Dead Space 3, because luckily, hopefully, maybe I can buy a wee bit of time and push that to not next week, but the week after that. That way, next week I can try to just absolutely beeline finish Expedition 33, or at least base game stuff. um, which means finishing up Acts 3 and then finishing up the at least the two level 80 zones. We can leave the painted zones for when right before we do the DLC. But I want to finish at least all the base game stuff, um, ideally before Dead Space 3. with bots. So next Sunday might not next Sunday, the 19th. If I am able to push it to the 22nd that week for me and bot to start, the 19th won't be a roguelike Sunday. It will be me just finishing up as much Expedition 33 as I can. But yes. So that is the plan. That is, scheduling wise, what's going dog diggity. And then yeah, it'll be me and bot blasting through Dead Space 3. And then after that, we'll come back. We'll come back to schedule as normal. Finish Expedition 33 DLC. Any of the painted zones if I didn't finish them beforehand, and then Expedition will be done. We'll be finito with this, and then we can move on to the next game, which is Esoteric Ebb. We'll play through that. I forget exactly how long that game is, so depending on how long it is, we will definitely play it for at least like a couple weeks of straight playing through it. If it is an incredibly long game, kind of like how Baldur's Gate 3 can be incredibly long if you are trying to like do everything, then we will like just find a somewhat good cutoff point for that and then start Ragnarok. But I want to try to give it a fair shake, and if we can beat it, beat it. But yes. Those are the games. And then hopefully we should be able to finish the Kingdoms 2 for Crimson Court relatively quickly. That way we can move on to a different roguelike. I'm not sure which roguelike. Oh, no. I do know which roguelike. I said we're going to do Black Reliquary Darkest One, which I'm super pumped about. Um, yeah, and I'll leave like some of like the smaller miscellaneous bullshit roguelikes for like the makeup streams on Fridays when we're just kind of like yapping if I'm not doing D&D outlining and stuff like that. We'll save those for that. So like Slots and Daggers on Friday, Plague Inc, Everything is Crab, those types of like itty bitty roguelikes we'll save for like the Friday ones. Those are very, I don't want to call them episodic, but they're more miscellaneous shenanigans, bananigans that it's easier to like just kind of slot those in, slap them in wherever. It's also, they're significantly more chill, so it's also easier to like yap with you guys. It's not as big a deal. But yes. Let's not waste any more time. Darkest Dungeon is an easy enough game that I can yap while we play. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Okay, I was gonna do this launch game, and then like normal, I never like pre-launch game and set up my OBS, which I really should start doing. I think it help a lot. Okay, I say help a lot. It would. Uh, oh my god, my mic is muted. I slapped it by accident. Um, I was saying not necessarily that it'll help a lot, but that it will make it a little bit smoother. Interesting. I didn't even properly select it, but it grabbed it anyways. Interesting. I guess the exe file names or whatever are similar enough that OBS thought Slots and Daggers was Darkest Dungeon. Interesting. I haven't had it happen with had I haven't had it do that with other games before. Wait, what the fuck? One second. Uh huh? Exit game. Exit to desktop. It opened on the wrong monitor. Why the fuck did it do that? Oh yeah, let's go ahead and. Why are you going to the wrong monitor, you bastard? I need this monitor to look at chat. Come on. Let me skip. Blah. Come on. I don't care. Blah. Who gives a shit? Graphics. Okay. Okay, so obviously it doesn't know which monitor is which. That's not my monitor. This is my art tablet. This is my art tablet. This is my second monitor, which is where OBS and chat and everything is on. And this is my main. Why? Okay, whatever. It's working now. All right, now let's turn off the music. That way, we don't have the double audios and it get confusing for some people. Okay, just making sure that that was probably turned off. I've tried a different music player for myself. As I said, just because I'm kind of like burning the candle on both ends. So I need a little bit something extra to keep me up. And I just want to make sure you guys couldn't hear it. But yeah, yeah. Kingdoms, because fuck confessions. I'm still so saddened by the fact that confessions just feels so shitty in comparison to like how Darkest One plays. Confessions isn't bad, but its limitations are very frustrating to say the least. Uh, the cure. Oh, can we cure ourselves? All right, if I were to cure, I think I want to cure Dizzy and Bear. Yeah, we'll cure those two, and then we'll work on curing those. All right, let's throw. No, we don't need to throw the barrel actually. Uh, okay. He's friends with everyone. He is not friends with Plage. Plage isn't friends with two. Okay. Hmm. That's not the button. There we go. We're gonna just save scum that right quick. Uh, I don't want to have. I don't have negative relations right off the bat. All right, so let's do that. Now it's to throw our items out in a different order. So we'll do this one first. Beautiful. And then we'll go ahead and cure these two. No. Uh, he's craving. And is Plage craving? No, Plage is passive. So we'll do that. So he's no longer craving. Everyone should have decent trinkets, if I remember correctly. Heart, turn, start, heal, or bleed. If I bleed, it doesn't matter. I heal. Crit. And then, yeah, we have the charade for the extra crit damage. Or crit chance. Convert. Yep, yep, yep. All allies behind are stealthed. Hmm. It's kind of ass. Let's do that. Ooh. Shambles eyes, kind of nice, actually. Holy. But then we'd want to play Dizzy at high stress, and I don't want to do that because it's going to absolutely obliterate our relations. Okay. Combat items. Does everyone have something? All right, you have Cure Blind, your Stat Stick, your that, and I don't think we have a lot of fatigue on everyone. So I think we'll just put some fire bombs. Yeah, we don't have that much fatigue. Let's see. What the hell were we doing? I'm trying to remember. We are here. 1, 2. That can defend itself. 3. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's what we're doing. We're going to sneak over to this one. Okay, okay. Two, 3. Yeah, 1, 2. And then that's going to pop. 1, 2, 3. Theoretically, I could make this one also, but we're going to let them take care of it. Right? Because... No, that has been up. Has not been upgraded. Hmm. Okay, I don't care about that. So yeah, okay, never mind. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right. We're gonna do a lot of kind of suboptimal movements, just because we need to have all of our places veteraned up. Otherwise, they can't properly defend themselves.
Victory
And we
cannot
can't
be
have that.
achieved without investment
All right.
and infrastructure.
We'll give just those basics. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have anything specifically. All right, and we are at what escalation?
Let us face the
Okay, so we just started escalation 2.
undaunted.
I think after we do these two, no, 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 no. Once we finish this one, um, we will start the next quest point, because we're getting a lot closer to escalation 3 than I would like, and things will ramp up a little too fast after that if we
Champions lead the
delay
way.
too long.
Plan accordingly.
Windrides can repair. Okay, we have storage units on this inn. No, we. Okay, yeah, we do. Okay, we need to drop off some dumb shit. We're not gonna ever use that. We're never gonna use that. Maybe we'll do that. I don't need this. These could be useful, so hold on to them. Yeah, because these can still be useful, and we could put these at least on someone. You know. It's like, yeah, we should be able to access Leper. We can give him some trinkets. So yeah, that's gonna be really good. Actually, these would be perfect, because we're gonna have Leper in the very front of his group anyways. So this will make the rest of his team safe and protect them a lot better. So yeah, this is why we keep some trinkets around. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, we're going that way. Need to repair that.
The coach stands
All right, we have
ready
whiskey
once more.
concoctions. I really wish we had slightly better options there.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Okay, we keep the salt. We need a ludlum. Yeah, we'll keep everything there. We'll buy the whiskeys. We need to buy the food.
Of the road.
I really wish we'd get some flapjacks. And we'll buy 2 glimmers. Shit, we already have that. I don't want to risk this, because it's gonna lock it out for other inns. So this is my physician inn. This is my mastery inn. And this one was gonna be my provisioner. I don't have a Wainwright one. Maybe I'll make that the Baron's Gambit. No, I'll make it the 7 lamps. But we don't need the Wainwright stuff upgrades right now. Let's add a pet. Additional. Hmm. Yeah, we don't need it right now. So we'll hold off on that. Looks like we already have that.
Conventional fare, but
And
fairly
all we have
good.
is the 4 food. Because the worst part is we have to save the food, actually. We can't, or we shouldn't utilize it on this first part. We should use it on the second part. Just because we want to go into the siege with our best foot forward. If we don't do that, I mean, it's not a lot of HP, but it's kind of a lot of HP, you know? Because bread gives us a 20% max HP. Yeah, it's in a game like this, it's just a little bit too much to pass up, especially with how hard some of these mosquitoes are hitting us. We have to make sure we absolutely obliterate them with the utmost prejudice. All right, so they're maxed out. Okay, we just need to fix these. That's already fixed. We need to just get these up a little more. I didn't get any double procs. Oh, and there's no more whiskey. Shit. I'll buy one more glimmer because I'm genuinely concerned at this point. We'll do speed there. Um, we'll hold on to the rest. All right, onwards and upwards. Perfect. We got the relations. Respect. This is what we want.
Tried and tested.
Howdy, howdy day. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well today. Hope we had a fantastic, or at least a good 4th of July. If you had any fun plans, that is. Zealous accusation, and okay, so I give them dodge, which should keep them super safe. Hopeful is also really good, if I remember correctly.
Hopeful.
Yeah, because it decreases their stress. Line gas and crush. Hi, hi. It was great, even though we had some. Oh no, thunderstorms. Well, I'm glad it was still good in spite of the thunderstorms. Mine was pretty good. It was very chill. I had a whole bunch of like IRL stuff going on, so like my family's like, we're keeping it chill. We're not doing anything extravagant. We have too many other things to be focused on.
Shock throws
But it
you.
wasn't too bad. I spent a good chunk of it just kind of doing what I could, and just, yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I'd say like the hardest part was the fact that like I could barely sleep last night. I was sleeping like in maybe 1 hour shifts. I'd like fall asleep for an hour, wake up, fall asleep for an hour, wake up. And it was just like 1 hour, over and over. Until eventually I just said, fuck it, I can't keep this up. It's just not working. I'm not getting rested, but I'm also like not awake. So I just said, fuck it, we ball. And just push through. Okay. I think we're gonna go Shirurgeon this one, and then it doesn't matter. Though I kind of wanted to go to the hospital in case they gave me something. But it's okay. Shirurgeon normally gives really good rewards. So I want that. Ah, oh, man. We need to start producing hella whiskey. That way we can fix a lot of the stress we have. No, wait. Whiskey doesn't fix my stress, does it? No, it just fixes relations. Damn it. Thought I'd de-stress them also. That's okay. We have Ludlum. We have a whole bunch of other de-stressing stuff. No, we're not taking the stress. We're taking the fight. It's okay. You already have relations with both. But hopefully the thunderstorms let up and like knock out your power. 'Cause I know a lot of people. I have a few friends in the Northeast that when thunderstorms get pretty bad for them, it like kills their power completely, and that's never fun. I think like the worst days are when the Wi-Fi like fully goes out for me, because it's like, oh, GG, no internet, no point. No, I can't be awake anymore. If I don't have internet access, there's nothing for me to do. Which kind of isn't good, but it is what it is. They resisted? How did they resist? I literally have blight piercing. I have no idea how they resisted that. That's frustrating to say the least. Uh, mm, we gotta set up some taunts. Yeah, we'll do a stand fast. They'll relieve stress there, and then Reynolds can fix the stress.
Cooperation is the key.
Yeah, we do this. Fix some of the stress there. Alright, that's fine. They're gonna do some pretty big stress moves, but there's literally not much I can do. Bum. Yeah, you can one-shot him. We'll stress heal him later. Bum.
A breakthrough.
Damn, they have a lot of HP. I don't want to go forward, so we'll just apply tenacity. Targets burn if they're bleeding. Yeah, but unfortunately. Oh, I forgot. Magnesium Rain isn't AoE anymore. Oh, what's the point? Mag Rain, they really said, hey, Plague Doctor is really good. We need to make them terrible. And they fucking did. You get fucking riposted, bastard. Now I gotta heal. Why are you hitting Dizzy? Alright, thank God he had a dodge. Dude, everyone wants a piece of Dizzy. It's like, brothers in Christ, stop. This will heal Dizzy. So we'll heal Dizzy. A little bit with that. Now I feel like I should have stress healed. Yeah, we eviscerate him. I don't know how I feel about that one. I can full heal. Yeah, we should heal. Oh my god. I just healed that! I just healed all that damage! Alright. Well, let's take care of the stress. Fucking bastard. Alright, that helps Reynolds. This heals Barristan. So we heal Barristan. Nice. Big crit heal there. So yes, please stop hitting Dizzy. Hopeful. Okay, that's buff.
Confers advantage.
Yeah, hit him with that noxious, but he should bleed out. I don't understand how they're surviving that. I should have actually done stress healing that turn. Okay. We need a full focus fire onto one. Alright, we set up that. We will... yeah, do that. Why do they keep resisting? Nice dodge. Nice dodge, Reggie. Get dodged. No riposta yet. That's okay. No, I think we need to take care of the stress. Because if he casts Horrify, we're kind of GG'd. Alright, now we'll do a stand fast. Get some taunts. Yeah, whatever. Okay, Dizzy does high roll, which is nice. You dealt no damage. Ah, actually, though. That's annoying. Okay, so we need to double cross the horror also. Oh no, he lost his shields. We don't have to do that anymore. Yeah. Alright, so they both have burn. So this should try to play burn. Oh, but they're not blighted. Alright, we'll try to blind them.
Haste and
We
carelessness,
missed?
hallmarks of the unprepared.
Why was Plage weird? Okay. Hmm. How does that not trigger a pasta? Weird. Alright. Do a little more stress healing. Imagine
So
if, like,
proud,
that's all it took to, like, heal
unsteady
stress IRL.
reflexes.
That'd be
Exhaustion takes
crazy
hold.
nice. Uh, he's got a bunch of buffs, which I do not like. Hmm. Yeah, we kind of gotta do that. Alright. We have big blights. Now we can migraine, and it should apply bleed, burn, and everything in between. With the
Malaise,
dots.
measured and steady.
Yeah, I think our dot damage is actually hitting harder than his heal. Oh, but he cures himself of that altogether. That's fine. So his big beefy ass will still get hit. Mm, I kind of wanna. Oh, and also de-stresses Dizzy. So yeah, we'll do that. Oh, interesting. And of course, horror right at the end. Uh, he's already dead because of all the dots. They'll just do that. Yeah, now we just start smashing. We just start Hulk smashing. No, you bastard. I knew I should have finished him off myself. Unfortunate that the shield's gonna eat up a good chunk of that damage. Alright, get some stress relief in. Oh my god, that bone saw did so much damage. Alright, stand fast. We'll heal. Uh, fine. We use stress heal again. Execution 1, which is why we did that. Alright. Even if it only takes it for the one time, he at least will get a pretty big chunk of damage. Alright, they're fine. We'll move. We should still stress heal him? Yeah. Okay.
Fight through the fatigue.
Fight through the fatigue. Brother, I'm trying. I'm trying, Wayne. Shit's rough. Alright, we do this. Just for a little bit of healies. We got stress heal. Alright. Got a big blight off. Ow. What is that? God, he hits for so fucking hard. $14. Nice. Respect. Uh, that's a worse
This
bleed.
wound, at least, has been tended to.
So we'll heal with Reggie, and then we'll have Plage heal themselves.
Incremental.
We'll have Plage
But deadly
heal
all the same.
Dizzy. Are
This
you
is no
kidding
time to
me?
falter.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Plage heals, removes the bleed. We're good. Oh my god. Oh, because of the weakens. Like, why did you do so little damage? You didn't have shields? Because of the weaken stats, which is essentially the same thing. Damn. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we'll just do that. Uh. Are you kidding me? Heal him up. What the fuck, Reggie? Oh my god. I thought he was... I thought he was ganging up on this guy. Alas, no.
Agony. By accumulation.
Bruh. Alright, we get the heal. Get out of here. Oh my god. Is this my punishment for not taking food earlier? Poultice, remove all negative quirks? Mmm. Minus 10% HP for one whole round. But we get rid of all their negative quirks. Weak, lazy, winded, soft, fragile. Oh, we need to get rid of fragile and Tippler. Howdy, howdy, Annie. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well today. It's always a pleasure to have you here again. That is exactly how I feel. Just kind of Kiddo Road. Then burning my energy at both ends of the candle today. But it is what it is. Hope your day's going well. And you had a good 4th of July.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Alright, well, at least we have some slime molds to munch on emergency scenario. Not necessarily in this situation, but next one. Yippee! More slime mold. Alright, some whiskey and some powder.
An academic study. Full of the
An academic
forbidden
study.
and the forgotten.
Okay, these are combat items. One combat item. We'll go with that one. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Huh.
We must keep moving.
Yeah. You can wait. We'll put that there. Because that's going to be our most useful. If this wasn't just stealth for one person, I'd like it a whole lot more. So we're gonna pass on that. We're not pass on it. We're gonna toss it. That's a correct term. Hmm. Excuse me. I'm surprised I'm able to burp. I've had like almost nothing to eat today.
Tonight we sleep beneath the sinister moon.
It's kind of funny because like I know a lot of people talk about stress eating, and it's like stress can affect people in different ways. Uh oh my god. And it's like, and I know for me personally, my thing with
Day
stress
brings
is
new
like
obstacles
certain stress
and
makes you
new
want to eat nonstop,
opportunities.
while another stress makes me never want to eat. So it's always funny slash interesting to see how it all kind of plays out, you know?
Once more, destruction's weight
Mm,
upon our throat.
okay. It is defended at least. So yeah. One, two,
Our great
one,
cities
two,
burned.
three.
All that beauty and knowledge. Ash
One,
on the
two,
wind.
three, 4, 5. Oh, cool. We can make it actually. We just have to do things in a kind of annoying order, but we can in fact do it. And that's kind of what matters more than anything else, anyways. Just making sure I'm not leaving something or forgetting something that I need to pay attention to. All right. Great opportunity, actually, to throw out the barrel. Okay, I can fix that with alcohol. All right, he's good. They're about to become good again. Oh, no, these guys aren't good anymore. Oh, perfect rolls. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Nice. I always hit escape, but that's not what I need to hit. Boom. Boom. We don't have necessarily enough stress to want to use the whittling tools. Hmm. How are you a tippler? So you're like a boozer and resolute. You won't drink any alcohol. Riddle me this, Captain. Mm, damn. I want to remove so many negative quirks. Hmm. All right. We push forward, onwards and upwards. All right. Oh man, it's not good. I feel my
The
mind
great
fading,
cities of
but I have to
man,
push forward. All right.
ruined
We go
by the
hospital.
flame.
Yeah, we just go hard left. I think that's gonna be our best bet. I don't know if the hospital actually gives us anything, but on the off chance that we have to go to the hospital to potentially get some cures, question mark, I want to do that and see if we can
We hope to
get some
heal
additional
your
cures
chosen
for
one's
Reggie and
fate.
Plage, just because we are in a uh pretty big drought for. Oh my god, I'm missing every item. We're in a pretty big drought for um supply boxes that we can't just throw into the water. You know what I mean? All right, field hospital. Ooh, actually, we can cure some fatigue, which would be really good. Yeah, curing fatigue is almost as good as straight up healing them. We don't have no money. Hmm. Healing salve, so good. Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing anything that I consider very worth a while getting. Yeah. Well, we also managed to clear a probably 2 or 3 inventory slots for spending a whole bunch of baubles just now. Money.
Low indeed. To profit
That's
and
always nice to see.
destruction.
All right. Doggos, that's fine actually.
Stupendous.
Dude, we're literally critting and they're still resisting. I need to check. I need to check what her stats are after this because that's kind of mega bullshit.
Incremental. But deadly all the same.
Sit down, dog. Yeah. Him with the zealous. Of course, one resists.
Steady yourself.
He still heals one more.
A brilliant conclusion.
Nice. Alright, Noxious Blast. Yeah, they have 0 resistance. So then how is it they're surviving? Hmm. Yeah, I'll do that. Wasn't the best, but helps me get rid of some of the back line. We'll do a stand fast. Get some taunts in. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'll do this. Hmm. Alright, he's protected by... Oh, the back dog. That's fine.
A resounding response.
Ganache.
Mistimed.
Mm-hmm.
Misdirected.
7, 8. Of course, the 1 HP in a dream. There we go. Should take care of that. Low blow, that's fine. We can take the bleeds on Barristan. Hmm. I don't think it matters. Yeah.
A deliberate and methodical
1 second.
of harm.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something I had to address right now. It is not. Ooh. I think once with the first set of ads, I'll actually just quickly go stretch my legs, and try to see if I can psych myself up some more. So like I said, I do have some music just for me,
To
to help
arms,
keep my mind alert.
though it brings
But the
no
issue is it's reaching the
satisfaction.
point where it's like I'm getting comforted by it because I'm playing metal, and it's like it was a weird thing that I experienced back in college that I can kind of sleep through pretty much anything. And it's like the heavier a song is, or like the more hard bass or whatever it has to it, the more likely I am to actually fall asleep in it. Just because I used to do that all the time in college. Just absolutely blast music, and like sleep in the dorms like that. Because like the mission objective was if I drown out everyone else, I won't. If I can drown out all the noise in the hallway because of how active people were all the time, I was in the dorms eating cereal pretty much, having Brenner pretty much every single day. Hmm. 11, 7. All right, dead.
Well
Jokes
done.
on you, fuckers. I can hit you from there still. Hmm. That is 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Dead. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. 5, 7, 8. All right, dead, dead, dead. And then we just focus on this guy. Okay.
Sweet reprieve. Until the next test is put before you.
Sweet reprieve indeed. Indubitably. Wayne. Indubitably. Alright. We actually have ample slime mold that we have more than enough
You
food
will fight
rations. At least
so that
emergency
others
piece of shit
may
ones.
flee.
Alright. Next fight arena. Yeah. So we set up the crits.
A breakthrough.
Set up that. Hmm. 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 Yeah, we gotta take care of the stress dealers first. I can eat the damage and heal that up, but like the stress dealers, that's just gonna become nightmarish at a certain point. Alright, these hits are kind of bad. We need to put some shields on him. I'm bursting. Boom. Yeah. Get dodged, loser. Riposted.
The enemy weakens and
4.
wanes.
Alright, he dies next turn.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Boom. Alright, easy peasy. Huh? I don't know, I thought that was in the combat. I thought we had already killed that guy. Guess not.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Ooh, we got another eyeball. Price of Pride, Man at Arms. Win hit, gain Armor, rampart, self, uh, gain a counterattack, turn start, and first turn order. I see. And it makes sense why it's an eye patch because Barrington only wears one eyeball. I say wears, he only has one eyeball. Alright, we're managing to hit everything at least, which is good.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
Alright, I see the ads are just not hitting. So I'm gonna quickly just do a quick just like walk, stretch, and refill my water right fast. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Took a piss, got more water, refilled the piss. So I could piss again in a little bit, but definitely did help. A little bit more alert. But this is the plight of just relying on second wins all day to kind of keep me going. It doesn't really matter which one we pick to fight. Oh, we need a. No, we're at the ends. Oh no, yeah, we need to drop a glimmer. Uh. Okay, instead of this, we have so much slime mold. Holy shit! Yeah, we gotta drop at least one glimmer in this fight because our light is a little bit too low to go into the siege battle with, giving them that much of advantage. All right, let's see. Um, yeah, we'll do that. Get the Lucha Libre, and of course they're all resistant. Okay, that's fine. Drop a glimmer. We'll do a stand fast. Accelerant's kind of annoying, but we can deal with it. Let's eat up that dodge. That way Dizzy can hit properly. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that's a little annoying actually. Alright, that's okay. $11, 16, yeah. Sitting with that double tap.
A breakthrough.
It was a decent hit. Wasn't anything super amazing. Alright. With the mag, yeah, triple dot him. She fucking lives with 1 HP. That's fine. Let's actually do this so we can push him back. Perfect. So then we can maybe second shot. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. He's gonna step forward anyways. Damn. Do I have anything that would give... Yeah, let's give Dizzy a tenacity. Just in case he gets the one super punched. Ooh, nice. We dodged. There you go. We knew the super punch was coming in. He's 1 HP. I would do that because he heals Barristan. Why not? We'll just do that. I don't like that they keep resisting the blight. They should have like 0 blight resist. I don't understand why it's going through. There's no stress on anyone really. Can't do this anyways. We'll do that. Heal Dizzy the little smidgen. We also break the last one there. We're gonna do a Zealous. Yeah, and that way we can start stacking on that guy. Dude, ignite all you want. I can do shit. Yeah, we should just kill him like that.
One less obstacle in our path.
Alright. Hopefully I didn't need to use 2 glimmers in that last fight. It's like properly set ourselves up. We have so much slime mold. Jesus Christ. We actually have too much. Yeah. I had to use 2. Alright, so there's no point in glimmering. Yeah, let's do this. We'll try to whittle these guys down. Oh, I should have firebombed. Ow, holy hell. I did so much. Alright, we do a stand fast. Try to get the rest of the attacks to be on Barristan. Yeah, we'll eat through those. Oh, he ate him. And healed up a little bit. Alright, double cross this bastard. That way we can set him up to get absolutely obliterated. Alright. Get a crush there. Kinda want to save his vulnerables for Dizzy. That way we can fully maximize the damage on it. Like, bro, I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna burn both of you. I'm kind of wasting one of the vulnerables, but we want to triple dot him. Never mind. That was actually pretty good. We do need a... Don't stress. Alright, no, he's fine. We do need to do a little bit of stress control, though. Oh, he was blinded. Damn. I didn't see that. It's kind of unfortunate. He's dead. He's not. 1 HP again.
Can make all the
Get
difference.
weakened, bastard. Wait, did he just get infected? No, he's not infected. No, take care of their stresses. Actually, am I able to execute? For high roll. Which I don't, of course. Alright, we do this. Oh, we dazed. Ah, that doesn't fully matter. I can't heal, really. You know, I think we just finish it off.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Okay, at least we got a little bit more blood also, so in case anyone's
A
craving.
hot meal and a sound sleep. Tonic for the weary soul.
Alright, we managed to protect this place. Ooh, food bank. With great pleasure, Forerunner Horuk announces that the recent charity drive in support of the Outriders Union was a resounding success. Surplus foodstuffs will be distributed at campsites across the kingdom, says the Forerunner. Thanks to your generosity, we Outriders have more than we need. It is only right to return this bounty to those pressed by the current crisis. Okay, that's not too bad. I have like 8 billion slime molds, so it's not overtly helpful either. Okay, everywhere has the contagion, pretty much. This is not good. All right.
Supply lines and swords.
Kind of wish you could just click on the last one if you have enough resources, and it just upgrade all the way through.
Tend the fires, that we may see this battle through to its haggard end.
I don't think I need to do that.
The next stop is leagues away. Plan accordingly.
I do need to do
The roads are
this.
rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
Yes, I'm aware. But we need to lock that in now.
Meet each
Things are getting a little too rough.
terms.
We need to start taking care of the next set of the quests. One second. Witapa. All right. So the clue to the quests are always in the description of things. All we have to do is be clever enough to understand it, which is tough. Healers on the front lines of the plague-stricken regions must be consulted, their findings collected, must be equipped, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I think this means I need to find the field hospitals. That's the only thing that would make logical sense with a statement like this. Okay. We have 8 billion masteries.
Survival demands it.
Short run out. Yeah, let's max this out for everyone. Max out your heal. Max out that. Max that out. And let's just leave it like that for her. Maybe we could just a little bit like that. We don't need to go overboard. Yeah. I was like, what the hell does that mean? All right, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh my god, come on. There we go. We need to give her some stuff. Gain when hit. Yep. And then... We'll do that one. Pulsing heart is not doing as much as I was hoping. We do use Rampart a lot. He's never first in turn order, so it doesn't matter. So we'll do that. Alright, I think we leave it as is. Should be good. Okay, so that's upgraded. That's as upgraded as it's gonna be. Provisions. It's a good thing we did buy that Glimmers, though. I think we will buy the wild tea. We will buy the bread. Still no flapjack or the relics thing, which is mad unfortunate. Okay. Don't need double that. We don't need neutralizing powders. We really don't need neutralizing powders. Alright, we buy those. Is there glimmers? No, there's no glimmers. So we gotta be a little stingy with our glimmers. Alright. We burned through the one Ludlum ASAP. We use this. We'll also put some... No, we don't need a Ludlum, double Ludlum. We'll put that. Okay. We have a decent amount of stress. We can actually use the whittle thing. We'll put it on Barristan. Because we don't want our tank crashing out. We need him to stay strong. Okay, their relations dropped. Did I not buy the wild tea? Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. I forget how this works. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. Yeah, so it gets rid of the top one. Deep Sleeper. I feel like Deep Sleeper is probably the one I want to get rid of the most. Yeah, we can afford that. So let's do that. Then we give everyone good bread. We'll dump that. We have ample food, even though it's disgusting. Are you craving? Yeah. Stop craving.
Each day brings new obstacles.
Yeah, so we had to make it up there.
New opportunities.
We'll drop those off because I don't want them in my inventory. Yeah, we'll just hold on to the rest. Oh no, I don't have any more. Oh, that's what I was kind of doing. I meant to move more heroes here so I can give them mastery stuffs. They can only actually interact with the inn that I'm currently inside of. Okay, that's actually fine because we were planning
Anticipate,
to
adapt,
uh
and reposition.
move back here anyways. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, underground 5. Yeah, we should be fine. And then we'll go like that. And we need to go up there anyways because it's not fully protected. Okay. Yeah, set route for that way.
Nameless city. Another inferno
Oh,
of
bah.
mutilation and madness.
Actually, give me 1 second, Reno. Gotta do one thing right fast. We gotta switch this to boom, 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 bam, 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 jam, jam. Perfect, beautiful, gorgeous. All right, hopeful. Hey, hopeful isn't bad.
Desperation unites the hopeful.
Ooh, actually, this is pretty good because it does stress relief. So they should never be stressed. And those are pretty common abilities I utilize on both of them. So it's good. That's good.
Behold, the great cities of
Okay,
man,
we need to go.
ruined and
We're gonna go
aflame.
left. But we hard left it. I don't like that we keep breaking our inventory or our thing, or because I don't think we're collecting enough baubles.
The unknown awaits. Be wary.
But I have to go this way. Bum bum. Yeah. Squash all the ague. No ague. Alright, the burning pile. Yeah, we need a fight. Fight though. Because we need bubbles. We need all the resources we can get. And fighting is the best way to get resources. Let's give Reggie a dodge. Not tenacity. We'll go straight damage. Wait. Bloodlusted. Oh. I see. Oh, the blight piercing was changed to it being just a raw blight piercing to when they have effects. Oh my god. They really just fucked up the Plague Doctor, dude. They made Plague so much worse. I don't like the fucking changes. I understand Plague Doctor was like easily one of the strongest people in the game. But the solution isn't nerf them to fucking oblivion. The solution is make like I don't know. I don't like this way of balancing shit, which is just fucking make everyone else weak. Or nerf them into fucking ground instead of like buffing up other people. Alright, 7, 2 turns he dies. I don't need to hit him at all. Boom.
Excellent work.
Big hit. That's fine. He can cleanse that shit off. Alright. 8. He should die next turn. Yeah, he does. And he dies next turn. We'll drop a tenacity down. Get dodged. Hmm. Oh, the bloodlust. You wench. Oh, we dodged. Nice of you guys to line your souls back up. Dumbasses. Yep, dodge. No stress. No stress. Okay, we do this to get some stress relief on Barristan. Yeah, because he's dead no matter what.
Can make all the difference.
Alright, bubbles. Love it. Ooh, hoarder. Maybe we can sell some things to him. It's unfortunate that we kind of got rid of a lot of our stuff. Not necessarily got rid of, but we put a lot of it in storage. So we're not going to fully maximize everything we could have gotten. Dude, we're getting so much of the dog shit food.
His stifled smirking betrays a malign madness.
Okay, caltrops, pouch of lie, glimmers. Anything good? Stew. Restorative. Oh wait, Shuriken and stew are both really good, but the stew is the obvious choice here if we are able to sell enough. But I don't think we will be able to sell enough things. Yeah. We can't sell that food. I really want to use Shambles Eye. So wait, one second. Let's do some math. Let's do some maths. I'm at 18 baubles. These sell for 8, 8, 16, 20, 38. I don't know, I pulled out a calculator. I'm literally too short, dude. Is there nothing I can sell for baubles? No. Anything? If I just put one less thing away, I would have enough to have bought in the stew at least. That's disheartening. Alright, buy that. Damn. That's mad unfortunate. If I just didn't put two things away, I would have had an ample things that I could have just sold everything to get the stew at the very least. Because, like, creating restoratives is really nice for the extra healing aspect of it all. But never having to worry about food and always having the best food is just so much better. Yes, go this way. We gotta go to the hospital. Quite unfortunate. Howdy, howdy, Gio. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope we're doing good and well today, bud. Yeah, so it should be... Oh, it's early morning. So you had a good sleep. So if I remember correctly, I think last time you said you're like 12 hours ahead. So it should be like 7 a.m. for you. Instead of p.m. like it is for me. Anything here I want to buy? Not really. Unfortunate. But yeah, I hope you're doing good and well today, bud. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Yeah, nothing worthwhile. I thought I had to go to the field hospitals. I guess not. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't get anything special for it. I always keep squishing all of these. On principle. Hmm.
Safe, but
Dizzy
only
got... Ooh,
civilized.
bloodthirsty. Nice. Oh my god, we got so much food? No way. Oh, we got so much food. Oh, thank God. There's the ruins around the campsite. Oh, that's so good.
Dig
We can
deep.
feed our people good tonight.
Find the metal to meet this day's
Yeah,
demands.
I know. Contagion spreads. It's spreading everywhere. Another
Prepare
one.
your defenses. They will soon be tested.
All right. We need you there. We need you there.
Distribute your champions judiciously.
I need you back here. Okay, I need you third position. There we go. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna be able to properly defend that. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I can get there in time. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know both these are gonna proc at the exact same time. Not much I can do, unfortunately. Okay. Let's guess. Our route is set that
Trenches
way.
and tents. The front lines of a war that was never
Oh,
fought.
never mind. We did get something. It's suspected that the study of uninfected fauna should shed some light on the limitations of the illness. Wait, why the fuck do I have this? This dilapidated study. There's a secret panel behind the desk on the second floor. Hmm. Why am I getting these? I forget how I see the Wainwright. I don't think I can look at it here. All right, burn salve, good. Hmm. Oh, why does leper have glimmers? Give me those. You don't need those. I'll give you this. Okay. I think what we'll do. I'm gonna be a little stingy and give Plage the yuck muck fooge. And then you have relations, you have relations, you have relations, you have relations. Alright, cool. So we can save the whiskeys. So we have lots of whiskey to fix relationships once these all break here in a wee bit. Onwards and upwards. Ah, itchy. I'm like half debating going on a run after this, after stream. Melting in the heat, take a quick rinse, and then probably pass the hell out. I'm not sure yet.
Rewards only. Resignation.
Okay, we go Oases, we go Field Hospital, we go Creature Den. That is the obvious choice. Yeah, Oases. Then Squash Bug, Squash Bug, Squash Bug, Squash Other Bug. Yeah, okay, we're fine. It's like, am I gonna miss some? No. Oases. Few supplies. Yeah, so I think it's this one. Do we get the Oasis water? Yes. Back at it, you lot. Bum. Squimsh all the buggy. Fucking mosquitoes, dude. Like, imagine if mosquito like hives nest spawn points look like that IRL. That'd be so unbelievably terrifying. There's absolutely 0 point whatsoever in starting off with this. Yeah, we need to get rid of this guy. And then that guy also. So we do that. Yep, we set up the burn.
Measured and steady.
Yeah. We do this. Unguarded. That's fine. Yeah, we have the Giga Dodge.
Lethality writ large.
Ooh, that doesn't trigger the Riposta. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We take a lot more damage than I would like, but that's a fine outcome. Considering. Right, 5. That's 16. Dead. Alright, we're safe. We're fine. For the tenacity. Why didn't he gain a shield? Oh, cannot gain shield for 1 round. I'm bonobos. Alright, let's remove those shields. Ouch.
Early results are encouraging.
Yeah. We just Hulk smash. Get dodged. Yeah. We heal Dizzy like this. That's fine. That part's a little bit less. Hit him with the Noxious. Really stack him up. Hopeful. Nice.
Powered, emboldened.
Powered. Emboldened. We heal up Dizzy. This won't execute, unfortunately, but this will bring 1 break. Alright, move back. 2 break. Even weakened? He still does that much damage. Are you kidding me?
A master stroke.
That's upsetting, to say the least. Alright.
A small
Big heal.
of trust.
That's not going to do anything. So, yeah, we just finish him off. Damn. A little unfortunado. Well, keep crushing the bugs. Oh my god. No way that actually missed with exactly with how massive these hitboxes look.
She understands the futility of her work.
Yep. Okay.
Undertakes
So yeah, we do need to visit the field hospitals. That was the correct assumption. Can produce restorative items. Origin. How much we can do? We can't sell shit. Get rid of the lime. All right. Yeah, fuck that. But we need to have both of these. We're actually about to get, yeah, another one. Another deliverable from the creature den. So we're really hurting for, no way we missed both of those. Okay, our lights. I think maybe we hit 1 glimmer in the creature den. Yeah, I think we hit 1 glimmer in the creature den. Howdy, howdy, scrub. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope we're doing good and well today, buddy. Yeah, we'll hit at least one glimmer. Doesn't. We'll do it this way though. Like it doesn't fully matter. They both have essentially the same result. Okay. We gotta start blasting through the Carrion Eater ASAP because if we don't, the Carrion Eater will start to snowball out of control. Oh, okay, I was like, don't tell me already GG. Alright, 6. We just had to hit him one more time. Why is it not applying tenacity on him? Alright, 4. Perfect kill. Alright. That's fine. Okay, 2 turns, he's dead. So I don't gotta focus on him anymore.
The enemy
I'll burn this
and
bug.
wanes.
Eat up 1 dodge. You got blinded, that's fine though. Yeah, dead. It's just doggo now. Oh my god. Oh, so we're blinded. I'm like, how do we miss that? Oh yeah. So we need to pop at least 1 glimmer in this fight. So there we go. Move back. Going with that dog smash. Of course. Alright, he's dead. Is there any buffs I can do for allies? No. Unfortunately, there isn't.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
So we just smack it like that. Alright. Oldest Boiters. Get rid of those dodges. Gain that hope.
Crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
We'll eat through those dodges. Get riposted. Alright, that's fine. He already went and he got his riposta off.
Emboldened.
So we kind of did everything he was supposed to do. Yeah, we'll just set up that. Hit with this. Could be better. Not the worst, though. Good dodge. Oh, of course. It applies blight. Get respected, bitch. I don't like that they high rolled. I felt like 3 turns, dude. Like, can I go? 1 HP, annoying. 7. Alright, dead. 1 HP. I want him dead. Punch him in the face.
An interminable conflict.
Yeah, execute that one.
A simple solution.
I can use my next action, doesn't matter.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Reynolds can't hit position 1. That's actually convenient. Gets rid of the 1 stress. It does saw it all. But at least Barristan can heal Dizzy a wee bit.
Forward and effective.
Good deliverable. Our inventory almost full. Alright. Light should be fine. So let's switch Barristan to some fire bombs. Just in case we need them. Nice. Alright. It's weird that, like, I guess technically it's, you know, Hope's firelight versus, like, the idea of firelight. Because it's like, the inn is literally on fire. How is it dark? Okay. Let's set this bastard up. Break both of those. Set up some fires. Set up a combo. Okay. We do this. 1 second. He healed up everything that we just did to him. That's frustrating. Okay. This is still good. I thought for a reason, Tubers died. He did not. Okay. It's like, of course you low roll. That's okay. So he is burning, but he's not bleeding. This will apply the trifecta over there. Yeah. That's okay. I'm doing his dumb bug face. Yeah, we'll do that. Just to set ourselves up. That's a lot of stress. Okay. Not fully expected, but that works out.
We can rely only upon each other.
Get the triple. Yup.
Dwindles.
Okay. So also stress heal Barristan. We're just gonna keep hitting him with this just because it is slowly healing Dizzy up.
Cooperation is the key.
Yeah, I think that's the right choice. It's a tough choice, but I think it's the right one. We heal Dizzy a wee more. And then, yeah, he dies.
once was,
Kindness appendage delivered.
but
Nice.
will it be enough?
The except blah blah blah. Of course.
Each day brings new obstacles
Huh?
and new
Okay.
opportunities.
Reconnaissance. The Outriders Union representative, Forerunner Horuk, has posted today's scouting report to all inns throughout the kingdom. Travelers can avail themselves to their intelligence free of charge and are strongly encouraged to do so. Forewarned is forearmed, after all. Okay. Contagion spreads. Oh no. Alright. Now we need to set trek back that way.
Lines of a war that was never fought.
I gotta get that.
Cannot be achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Anything? Oh, assay gear. Finally. But I can't afford it. Are you kidding me? Finally, we see assay gear, and I can't afford it. Howdy, see you, Lou. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well. How's it going, buddy? I saw you were streaming earlier. You were arting. Hope your arting was good, brother. It was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool angle that I saw you trying to like perceive your character in. It was an interesting perspective. The maybe I didn't see both of them then. The one I remember the most was the one where it's Mika like on the side of a building, like climbing it or whatever. I think that was a pretty cool perspective to watch. Yeah, it's definitely it looks like a very challenging perspective to try to get, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. God damn it. I'm so short on bubbles, I can't afford it. But there's at least food here. And it's cheap.
The next stop is
Alright, might as well repair.
plan accordingly. Experimentation.
Alright.
Your academic
I mean, I guess
serves you
keep
well.
it. I can't afford to replace with anything. Unfortunate. Steak and papo.
Expertise
Alright.
and
And then
experience
we do
will
that.
serve.
Ooh, they've already ate. Nice. Alright.
Relief for those
Get main squad
by the
back in.
hardships of our campaign.
If we'd won like that.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Nah, I won't get the potato. Yeah, I'll discard that. Alright, we'll try to just keep those up just a wee bit. Alright, he's wasting away. Alright, so that fixes that. I'm just low on supplies all around. Howdy, Ash. Welcome on, welcome on. Oh, we're doing good and well today, bud. Do I want to give this trigger to anyone? Put the sucker when hits. Yeah, sure. Thank you for the stretch. Go ahead and do that right quick. Oh, all right. Old man back. My spine has been cracked. Thank you, thank you. I gotta get the I gotta have that Mortal Kombat finisher where they like rip the spine out and then just fucking crack it like a whip, straighten that bitch out. I imagine, like obviously assuming like you don't have your spine like actually literally ripped out, like just the like imagery of like my spine being full release like that. Oh, like I just imagine like how nice and limber you'd feel after like all the tension you have like in like the upper part or like in the lower back. Just all of it being cracked out that way would feel so relieving. One can hope. One can
Learn
dream.
what can be taught, that you may stand just a little
All right. Well,
taller
not much
after
else I can
learning.
do here. Yeah, I say that like as I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm thinking like half twisted in my chair, so like my seat is facing like diagonal on my desk. I'm facing like forward, so I'm like twisting my back constantly when I'm like at my desk, especially when I'm streaming to crack lower back. Yeah, I I do- I do try to sit with like proper posture more often than not, though. It's just sometimes, especially like as I'm getting like more tired, my posture tends to get a lot worse. But like I do try to like sit up straight properly and all that other blah 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 blah. Because I'm too old to not do so. Do you use the claw method on your mouse? No, no. It's fully like palmed in my hand. I people who do the claw, like that shit's crazy to
Dig
me.
deep.
I don't know why you
Use
would
a
do it.
little to
It
meet
doesn't make sense.
today's
Like unless
demands.
you have like really really big hands and you have like a small mouse or you just have really big hands. I don't understand why you would ever have to claw your mouse to be able to utilize
Aspiration
it.
unites the hopeful.
Personally, nah me. Like I forget the other day, Kat and I were both playing Imagine yeah. Yeah, like if you're someone like Shaq, or if you're like an NBA player who's like 6 foot, fuck you, and
Resignation.
can just hold a basketball or like, completely wrap their hand around it, like yeah, okay, I don't imagine there's a mouse that size for, fucking people like that. I don't know why, but like when I imagine Shaq using a PC, I always like the imagery of him using like a 13-inch like laptop
Forever
and
optimistic.
just the trackpad
Let us advance in peace.
instead of a proper like mouse and keyboard. You just your desktop. He's just like 13-inch laptop. Fucking trackpad only. The imagery of that to me is just so much funnier than him like properly using a fucking PC or whatever. Yeah, I have. It looks, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I think that's part of why I think it'd be funnier if he just used a 13-inch laptop. In some games, doing claw excess oscillations rather than clicks should use fun games like Tarkov. I guess just be better. I don't know. Hold your mouse more steady. What I was saying was I think it was like a couple weeks ago. Kat and I were when we were playing WoW. Um, we're like commenting on each other's keybinds. And she's like, "Why do you have your keybind like this?" I'm like, "Why do you have your keybind like this?" And I'm like, "Well," and I took a picture of, like my hand placement on my keyboard, and like this is why my keybinds are like the way they are. And she's like, "Oh, I legitimately don't even reach like half the keys that show on your hands." I'm like, "Oh," because she was telling me like how she like the way she like has her hand placed on her keyboard, like she'll like press. I think she said it was Control or Alt, not even like with the finger, but with like the her palm, like the bottom part of her hand. She would just like kind of press those like that perfectly. I'm like, Bro, what the fuck? Like my hand is like giga like clawed up on my keyboard when I'm playing like MMOs and shit like that. I wish my keyboard was like the keys were like a little bit, I guess like longer, like between the rows there's like a wee bit of space. So I can like more flatten out my hand instead of clawing it when I'm playing. Because that to me will cramp me up, especially like games where you need to hold shift for sprints. My pinky will hurt so much at the end just for like how I have to uh, like the placement I have to utilize for like the rest of my keyboard. Yeah, I don't know. It just hurts for after extended usage. You need the least move from your mouse after the first shot. Run. Ah, interesting. He was sponsored by the car company Buick. In the commercial, he tried to prove that he can lift. He can fit in a normal size sedan in his knees. Bro, I would not put Shaq in a regular sedan. If I'm gonna put him in a Texas-sized truck, I'm putting him in an SUV. He does not belong in a small car. He's too fucking big. What the fuck? Why did they go first? They really high rolled us.
The
Alright,
enemy
nice. We got double plague
defense
off.
wanes.
Let's set up the double burn.
The
Hell yeah.
strength dwindles.
Check the child all you want, brother. It's not gonna do shit. Alright. Fuck it, we firebomb again. Clear out the inventory spot. Stress heal Dizzy. Get some taunts going. Take aim. You know, at one time, he had the record for the biggest bed in the world. He combined 5 Texas-sized king beds. What the fuck? Like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. So, like, I use a queen, right? A queen-size bed. A king-size bed is, I think, like maybe what 6 inches wider and like 6 inches taller, something like that, right? I know it's like a little bit bigger, but it's not like massive bigger, in my opinion, anyways. But maybe I'm wrong. And then there's like the California King, which is even bigger. Which I don't know why, but whatever. Six King is way bigger than a king size. Okay, one second. I gotta Google this now. I gotta look at images. 5 Texas King beds. No fucking way that that's one mattress. If this picture is accurate, where it shows like a whole ass family on that bitch, it's got what? Dad, mom, one, two, three, four, 5 kids. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 kids, and they're still like what looks like 6 inches on each side of mom and dad. Dude, as long as that TV crib videos, bro, back in the night. Oh my god, 5 of these put together. That's so unbelievably unnecessary. I don't even know why you would need that. I do remember fucking MTV Cribs. I'm just old enough for that dog shit. I'm fucking ancient, dude. Gotta start looking for fucking grave plots. Out here 2 feet in the grave already. Howdy, Antares. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope you're doing good and well today. Alright, Texas King mattress size. Surface area 7,800 square feet. What the fuck? Mattress is 80 inches by 98 inches. 80 divvy 12. 6 feet in 6 by 8 feet. Dude, that's fucking massive. Destroy them. Yeah. Dude, I like that's just straight up. You want to have all your guests sleep in one room. 5 Texas king size bed together. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Like that's so big. That's like the size of an entire room. It's just a fucking full like sleep room. Like I use this room to just pass the fuck out. His mansion, my ammo is 200K square feet. You know, you actually that's a very good point, Ash. I totally forgot that Shaq doesn't live in a house. He lives in a mansion. So those rooms are massive. I was trying to like think about like master bedroom sizes. I'm like, okay, a master bedroom could maybe fit one of these, and that's it. Like I don't know where you would put the other fucking four of them. But yeah, no, he's in a mansion. It's just yeah. No, exactly. Makes a lot more sense whenever you actually think about the perspective that he's in a mansion that's fucking gigantuous. Oh my god. Still the thought of that. Like, I don't know. It feels so grossly unnecessary. But at the same time, I'm like, brother, power to you. If you have the funds to be able to afford fucking gigantuan house, like go for it, whatever. Do what you want, be happy. It's your house, your money, spend it however you want. You worked hard for it. How many of you can fit on that bed? Uh okay, if it's 6.6 feet by I already forgot what 98 divided by 12 is. Uh,
Simple
98
variable,
div 12
easily
by 8
resolved.
feet. Okay, I'm 5'9". So I forget. I don't. I mean, regardless, if we assume it's 8 feet wide and 6.6 feet tall, I don't know how wide am I? How fat am I? Sideways. All right. 1 second. Let me do some. Let me pull up some calcs. Herman Miller. Uh, chairs. I forget the name of my chair. I know the second I see it. Embody. Embody chair size. Okay. Let me get the dimensions of my chair, and then that should give me a better idea of like how big I'm thinking. I want to be as accurate as I can with this because this is actually a very interesting idea. Okay, so the seat uh seat height. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the width of the whole thing is 30 inches. So 90. So we'll just be generous and say I'm the full 30 inches. So three of me per mattress. So 5 times 3, uh, math, 15. And then there's still like the foot at the bottom that I'm not taking up. But I do calculus exactly. So at least 20 of me. But that's like 20 of me, like kind of no, because that's giving me a little bit of wiggle room on each side, like a couple inches each side of wiggle room. About 20 of me could fit on that bed. Because yeah, the obviously the entire seat of my chair is a little bit bigger than me. Obviously, I'm not spilling over the armrests. 20 like 5 shacks, yeah. Bruh. The size difference of that's crazy. People weren't meant to be built that big. We weren't designed to be that big. I can only imagine what type of like health complications he has, like with knee pain or anything like that afterwards. Because like that's a lot of weight and pressure that you'd have to be putting like on your knees, especially as a basketball player who's like doing lots of like twitch movements. There's no way there aren't like, you know, spine issues or knee issues, especially if you can't even fit in fucking regular vehicles. You use a dunk back, yeah. 215 pounds. That's so much weight in your knees. I mean, you would know better as a doctor.
We are the
Dr. Harvard
flame,
over here.
burning brightly for all the world to see.
I'm just simple bonobo biotech major. So I just have rough understanding of health. And my entire major and my teacher all saying doctors don't know shit. The entire fucking 4 years I was there. Like, there's no shit. Biotech knows way more than they ever will.
Revolution can wait. Press onward.
We were an arrogant bunch. It was fantastic. I think the best part about my major, and I've told the story before a couple times,
Look upon their
but
noble
my
struggle.
major was legitimately like
Be
20
humbled
kids big,
by it.
um, and we only had like 5 classes total in our major. So the entire like last 2 semesters or last 2 years of uni was just like us 20 kids moving with the teacher from like classroom to classroom over and over all day long. It was fucking funny. It was like, all right, cool. All 20 of us are gonna move from this classroom to the next building over. We all just walk as a group because we all have the same class. We all are, same everything. It was so much fun. And then
Scavenge what you can.
when we were all at graduation, our teacher was straight up like, I know you guys all stayed up really late. Whatever. Fucking go to sleep. I'll wake you guys up whenever it's time for us to go.
Safe passage along this stretch.
And just go walk and
No
eat.
welcome
Yeah.
reprieve.
I always had to do that. Except for elementary school. I think that was the only one I did not have to move classroom to classroom. Aside from like the obvious, like, oh, you gotta go from here to PE, or like the art or like music room. But like uh middle school, high school, I had to go class to class, and then obviously uni.
She understands the futility of her work, but undertakes it nonetheless.
I would just cure that up. Yeah, we had a teacher, the teacher, who would do everything for you essentially. What's funny is like I barely remember any of my elementary teachers aside from like my fourth grade teacher and my fifth grade teacher. I only remember my fifth grade teacher because she got cancer and died. um, like years after I graduated, not from elementary but from high school. Um, but my fourth grade teacher, I just remember like every day she would come to class like crying because she lived like in the shitty part of town, and she'd be like, "My car got broken into again. My apartment got ransacked. It's like everything is terrible. Life is so rough. Like I gotta call the police again." And she would like just walk out of class to like file police reports for her house being broken into or her car, and it was like, bruh. I just remember being in fourth grade and just kind of like looking at her like, bro, I don't know what you want us to do with this information. You spend almost every other class just crying. It was crazy. So this is the gifted classes. Really? I know if you were part of the gifted class, talented and gifted, the tag kids, you would go to a separate classroom for like 1 or 2 classes of the day. Um, so like a couple hours of the day, you'd go to a different classroom. Or if you were ESL, you would go to a different classroom for like an hour. Um, and then like I was in remedial reading because I didn't realize I couldn't read for the longest time.
Sparkling
So I was also
fire
put in a different classroom for that
and the
for a
company
wee
of
bit.
friends. Blessings both.
But yeah, it's only if you were a special will boy or girl were you ever
Each day
separated.
brings new obstacles and new
Otherwise, you
opportunities.
stayed with everyone. Midnight mists. The wave of malignant ether has ascended overnight. Wait. The wave of malignant ether has ascended overnight, has fomented extreme bouts of night terrors, sleepwalking, and paralysis. While many afflictions can be remedied with a cup of tea or stiff drink, the ensuing existential dread is expected to persist. That fucking blows. Bro, my mom put me ESL, and I walked in, spoke fluent English. Yeah. I had the exact same thing happen. in elementary. We talked about it the other day, where it's like
Once more.
my mom specifically was like, I don't want you speaking English key. I want you only speaking or I don't want you speaking Spanish. I want you only speaking English key while you're in school. That way you don't pick up my accent. Because you wanted me to not
Another
speak English
lost
poorly.
city.
And then
Another
walk
eternal
into
waiting.
ESL, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I was told to be here. I don't know." And then being like promptly, they didn't immediately kick me out. They let me stay for a wee bit, and then after like a week or two, they're like, "Okay, yeah, you actually don't need this. You can do everything here. You're fine. Get out of here." I'm like, "Oh, okay, bye." I'll go back to class. As we're walking back to class, they're like, "What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in ESL." I'm like, they told me no." Like, I don't know. They kicked me out. What am I supposed to do with this information? I was like, I'm lost. I'm a wee lad. I don't know where to go. I got kicked out within 5. Yeah. They understood you better. Okay, let's see. Don't get any fatigue, so I don't need to do any of that. Yeah, we'll just give our best foods. Why not? Fuck it. They were learning, "Hi, how are you?" And I go, "Hey, what's up? I'm chilling." "Hey, what's good, kids? I'm big chilling today. What's good?" I like the imagery of it. Imagine you just walking in and you're just like, "Sup? I don't need this shit." Okay. So we need to fix. Nice. Come on, can I get a good proc? All right. And then we give alcohol to these two. Bro, I wanted the free period to play. I'm like, right? Like that's all I did for like the little bit of time I wasn't there. Was I just played. I just played about. But I think that's part of why they kicked me out was because I was just straight goofing off, and they're like, "Hey, no, 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 enough of that." Everyone else here is like actually trying to like learn and study and blah blah blah, and I'm like, "But I was told to be here, and I want to just goof off." Let's see, glimmer. Okay, I think we're fine. We don't need any of that stuff. I remember one. Yeah, was it the same? It's just so like I have another friend who's Korean, and he talked about how technically English isn't his first language either, and he's try to bandwagon also. And then we were all talking about how like we were in ESL together also, and we were like, ESL brothers. It's so stupid the way they treat you because like they're the kids that are in ESL. It makes sense why they're there because they're like the actual haba haba, struggling to like string a word together. Saying chicken, strawberry, and like they're actually struggling, and it makes sense 100% why they're there.
Great
And like
cities of
that's not to
land
demean them, like it is what it is.
ruined
But it's just
and
like
aflame.
you have them who don't know what the fuck they're like how to speak properly, and then like a couple assholes like me and my best friend or you like walk in and we're just like, "Hey, what's good? What's good?" It feels very like fraudulent. So all kids. I think so. So like, what's interesting is my two brothers. Well, I guess I'm trying to think like, why didn't my two brothers go into ESL? I think by that point is because I already spoke full English and was significantly older than them enough that my mom and dad weren't concerned about them not being able to speak English properly. But it's also fair that like by that point, me and all my cousins were old enough and like hanging out enough that maybe that was just yeah, because like all my cousins that are younger than me, they didn't go to ESL, but all my cousins that were older than me did. So yeah, I think it was just the firstborns in the families from my aunts and uncles. All of us, yeah, all of us had ESL, and then the rest of our siblings did not because the older sibling already spoke English. Yeah. Huh. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, all the firstborns went to ESL, but all the siblings didn't. Because they were just like, all right, cool, the first one did it, and it's good enough. It's kind of fucked up. I had a struggle. Unnecessarily so. Yeah, we'll go that way. We'll probably get like half the baubles back. We need to hit up the hospital. And I don't care for the assistance encounter.
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Oh my god, I double break my shit. Cool. Yeah, so definitely net negative baubles. Alright, let's see. No, we're gonna fight these bastards. But yeah. ESL kids. They're something different. They're something special.
No suffering begins.
Again, it's like it's not no fault of theirs why they're in there and why they have issues. But it's just a wee funny to me. It was like not all of them, but like I knew a lot of the ones in my class at least. Like were like trying like legitimately very difficult or not difficult. They were trying like actually to like properly speak English and like learn it. And then there's some who like just did not care. But it was like when I would take like Spanish class, like me and all the essentially native Spanish speakers that were stuck in ESL in elementary school. Would go to like middle school, high school, take Spanish class, and then all like sit in the back together and just goof off because we already spoke the language. We just wanted the easy grade.
Cooperation is the key.
The only issue that really ever came up was for whatever reason, I guess it's not whatever reason. It makes sense why, but it was really annoying. Because we all spoke conversational Spanish versus prim proper grammatical Spain Spanish, we would constantly get docked points because we would use slang or we would use informal grammar in conversational Spanish. And it's like, what are you talking about? This isn't wrong. This is accurate. Like, this is what we say at home. This is how we interact with like everyone. And or she'd be like, actually, that isn't proper Spanish. If you really want to speak real Spanish, I'm like, what do you mean real Spanish? We are speaking real Spanish.
A slow dissection.
It's like, what the fuck do you mean?
End.
It was always so stupid just getting points off for things like that. Because, like, the best example I have is almost no one I know of will full on say, por favor. Like, family wise or whatever. Unless you're, like, in a like, professional setting, no one ever says, like, full on por favor. It was always porfis or porfa. This is because we're just shorthanding it. But it's still saying, please. But, so there'd be times in class I'd be like, porfa, or porfis, and my teacher's like, actually, wrong. Points docked. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, don't be like that. Like, come on. Like, there was absolutely no need to be antagonistic like this. Like, you're doing this purposefully. Attempt to get Dele certificate? No. I did not. Because the issue is, like, I'm also, because of the weird upbringing of my family all talking to me in Spanish, but me having to only respond in English, it did mess up how I speak Spanish. So unfortunately, I understand it significantly better than I speak it. So I'm very much a no sabo kid, which is like the meme of all like first generation kids for like Latino families or Hispanic families. where like the first generation, the firstborn, essentially is raised as a no sabo kid. Where we're all told don't speak Spanish, speak only English because we don't want you to pick up our accents, and because of that, we like don't fully learn Spanish, but we know what it's supposed to sound like. But because we never fully speak it ourselves, we will mess up certain conjugations or we'll break certain rules just because we never had to say it. So like that is my biggest issue. Is like I will still screw up some words. Yeah, it's really bad. I know when I used to be in office because everyone in my office speaks Spanish and a lot of our clients are Spanish speaking only. Um, my Spanish became significantly better while I was there because I was having to speak it all the time. But ever since I went remote, I'm like, hey, never speaking it again. And I very rarely speak it unless I need to like call my manager or my boss and be like, hey, what's good? It's because it's easier for me to ask them in Spanish than it is for me to like explain myself in English. But yeah, I've considered
The enemy
trying
wins
to
and
do
wins.
those type of certification type things, and it's just a matter of I know I have just enough struggles that like I wasn't able to pass like one of the practice tests to see if I should even bother like trying for the full certification. And I'm like, if I can't even pass the practice test, no point in me trying to do the other one. I'm not gonna get certified. Perfect. Oh yeah, she's giga dead. Now we'll just start grape shotting.
Any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
Oh my god, they're stressing the shit out of Barristan. Yeah, it's just hella take care of that. Nowadays, my peers are rushing English certificates. They feel they're so inflated. I I partially understand why. Just because I have a good friend uh who's from Thailand, and she was talking about how when she was trying to apply for like for a master's degree to like some English speaking schools, they were giving her a hard time about her English proficiency. I think she speaks English really well. It is not confusing. It is very understandable. She conjugates the words properly. There's like a very few sentences where it's like, oh, okay, you're missing some of like the connecting words. Um, but like I'm so used to broken English from Spanish speakers, and she speaks it significantly better than all of them. But like she was getting some levels of pushback for her English, so I can kind of understand why people
Promising
uh,
development.
would be trying to push for their English certificates like as quickly as they can, especially if they're trying to go for careers or like apply for schooling in like English speaking countries or whatever that require that. It's stupid. I don't agree with it, but I understand it at least where it's coming from. But it's unfortunate that that is the situation that you guys are kind of put in. Uh, You'll drop tenacity. Try to get rid of that vulnerable. All right, person's fine. Yeah, we'll just let him die out now to the dots. Uh, this is a higher top ends. Bomb. Bomb. You can't even hit that position. So we'll just do that. Big Trump. Or pasta. Oh, this is Chirurgeon. I'm like, what? Why? You stealth the Ratatouille. Alright, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That's not fine. Stop that. Yeah, we need to do this, unfortunately.
Cannot be walked alone.
We need to do stand fast. We need to pull away from him. That's fine. We just start chipping away at this guy. Yeah, we had a dodge token. Oh my god, seal's exploding. Don't explode, seal. The fuck? Bone saw. God damn, that's massive. Bomb. Exploded. Garaposted.
Master stroke.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alright. Heal Dizzy. Hey, howdy scrub. Welcome on, welcome on. Hope we're doing good and well today, bud. No worries. It is what it is. Holy Lance. Not enough damage. Why isn't he curing himself of bleed? Oh, turn ends. Yeah, we do this so we can self-heal a wee bit. Yeah, like nothing a little grape shot can't fix. And now it's just him alone. Huh? Why did he heal for 0? He's got Chloria. Bruh. Sort it out. Picks it up. But you realize it. Alright, let's blind this dumbass. And of course we fail. Yeah, I guess we start smacking the body. We'll set up Dizzy to hit big. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if he's gonna heal at all, which is the concerning bit. Yeah, we give everyone some shields. Alright, now we can hit him. Boom. Get 27 crit. Yeah, it's fine. Hope.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Now we do this. Ooh, nice.
Foundation of trust.
That's not gonna heal. We try to blind. Nice, we got a blind and we got a combo. Yeah, we just have the full shebang. Triple dot his dumbass. Yeah, heal that dumbass. Oh yeah. 18. 2. Of course. Oh my god, we need a heal. Combo, little heal, baby heal. 2 HP. You've got to be kidding me. I should have stayed and healed. Okay, okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. This Chirurgeon's beating our ass. Execute. I can't heal. I can't waste time trying to heal.
Is a lesson learned.
Gotta execute. Sickle. Eh. Luckily, we are going to a hospital. We have to burn through all of our money again. Yeah, hospital. Because we need to cleanse our people of chlorea and everything else that's wrong with them. Hopefully we get a decent heal here. I have a feeling that the AI of enemies program. Yeah. It definitely does feel like it is designed around hard focusing the people that are like the most injured and is bodying you. Oi. Fuck. And Song of Shadows. Reason Reflect. Okay. I didn't give him a heal item. I could have given him a heal item. All right, I need to do that next. All right, heal Barristan. Ouch! Stop it! All right, we do this. We gotta set up some crits. We gotta start eviscerating these guys.
An unavoidable end.
Hope? Do you heal him? Just buff him? Okay. There's worse buffs. Alright, he's dead. Chomp. Nasty.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Ow. Oh, thank God for the dodge. Alright, that's fine.
Small foundation
We need a
of
big heal. Already dead. So, of course. Alright, that's fine.
a simple variable,
Plage.
easily resolved.
Yeah, heal there. We stall 1 round. And then, yeah, big heal. Okay, everyone's at least half HP now. Oof. Crusader, when moving, ally behind, rally call. Shmeh. Does that fill my inventory? That does. Oh, wait. We need to give items anyways. Let's give that, and then let's give this. Toss that. Alright. Hey, give me the money. I need all of it right now. We're about to have some American healthcare. Alright. Oh, no diseases? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the other two have the Crimson Curse. They can't get disease. Huh? Who the fuck is this? Okay, weird. I just got a DM request from someone that I know is just a bot. Like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? It's something really important. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't know you. Like the audacity. All right, let's spend a wee bit of money. No, everyone's fully healed. Get in here. Never mind. Um, I don't like this one, so we toss that. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Mm, we'll use that in a second once we get to the inn. We're gonna be teethering at one inventory slot. But key card. Right? It's like the audacity. Uh I know I'm not gonna use that. So let's go ahead and toss it. My favorite though is like I'm not active at all in that Discord. So the idea of messaging me like, hey, I really need your help. It's like you obviously don't realize that like I am not active in this Discord. I don't know you. I don't know the people in the Discord really, aside from the streamer themselves. Uh, does not matter. Don't care. People just don't understand these things. All right. Research notes organized. All right. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Quest item. All the experts agree samples must be collected and analyzed if we are to discover an inoculant. Secure an appropriate implement from the ghoulish doctor. That's when we begin our... Oh, okay, so I need to find a chirurgeon now. Interesting. Okay.
Let us face the coming cruelties undaunted.
All right. Survival seminar. Camping workshops will run all week, and anyone is welcome to attend at no charge. Sign up at your local Outriders Union tent and bring a knife. Learning how to camp is an essential skill for the population of a kingdom under duress, says Forerunner Haruk. We're happy to share what we know. Here stationed at camps gain a bunch of shit. Holy hell. All right. Everyone is sick. Okay. Trying to think. I kind of have a second wind, but I feel like it will die very quickly nonetheless. So, what I think we'll do... I think we'll do is this. First, let's check the provisions.
To carry you where you must go.
Anything good? No. We'll put that there, because why not? We have to do that.
Are rife with peril. A little protection is always welcome.
We need to go there.
Peril
I know we're not going to do this,
is price of
because
expedience.
getting to the inns can take about 20-30 minutes, and then doing 2 siege battles back to back is going to be like another 20 minutes. And it's like I feel like I'm going to burn out before we hit that point. The second wind's like going kind of strong, but like I feel it. I feel like on the edge of my brain feels like it's like slightly burning.
Learn what can be taught, that you may
All right.
stand just a little taller at the end.
Let's get these in. That way they can be as strong as they possibly can when they're defending. At least for this chop. Solemnity. We'll grab Hugh. We'll grab that. And we'll leave A-Bomb alone. All
The
right.
kingdom clings tenuously to order.
Uh, yeah. Huh.
Support your
It's one of these weird
champions
situations where, like,
expeditiously.
I kind of want to. Did I just hear a bloop somewhere?
Anticipate,
Did I hear a
adapt,
bloop just now?
and reposition.
I don't see a ping anywhere. Weird. I thought I just heard a bloop for some reason. I'm hallucinating. I'm losing it. Because we're going to position as many people as we can at campsites then to see if we can give them that buff that just happened. No, no.
Our great
We
cities
are
burn.
going underground.
All that beauty and knowledge.
Um,
Ash
in,
to
we
the
don't need to
wind.
buy anything there. We buy the food. We have ample alcohol. We don't need to buy any of these traps or items. Mastery done. Trophies, we have none. Relationships. All right, and then I don't think it will keep this portion anyways. But yeah, we'll just leave it at that. If I wasn't as like mental burning at the both ends, I think I'd probably go for a little bit longer. Do at least these next portions. But we managed to finish the quest, which means we should be able to get the last portion. We need to just find a Shirurgeon, so it's probably going to be. There's no way to get a Shirurgeon, um, in in the underground. I don't think so, anyways. So we'll underground over to Cask and Casket. We will do both sieges. I don't think you can get Shirurgeon and Shroud. Damn, I have to go double Shroud. That's ass. But yeah, then we'll go to the Gambit, and then we'll make our way back this way. Hopefully, we can get the Shirurgeon, because it sounds like we need to go to the Shirurgeon. We can get that done in the Fjordur or in the Sprawl, because I know we had it over here and over here. And that should give us what we need for the last part of the quest, and then we should have finished after that. So yeah, I think this Kingdom's run is quickly coming to a close. We have all the inns. Okay, it just doesn't have the trinkets. We have all the inns pretty much well equipped to be able to defend themselves. But yeah. We handle that next time. As I said, I kind of feel the edges of my brain, the edges of my mind burning a wee bit from the lack. It wasn't necessarily lack of sleep, just lack of good sleep. Um, and good is relative. I have dog sleep regardless. But thank you for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. For those who weren't here at the beginning, just a quick reminder: this is gonna be another weird short week for streams. So it's just gonna be Wednesday, a short one on Friday morning, and then more gotcha Sundays. If I am able to push Dead Space 3 to not next week, but the week after that with bot, that would be ideal. And then what we'll do is uh next week, not this upcoming week, but next week, the week of the 15th, we will just do nonstop grind expedition. So Wednesday will be expedition, Saturday will be expedition, and if we're still not at least up to the DLC by next Saturday, then on Sunday we'll also do more expedition 33 just to make sure we're at the DLC. That way when Bot and I do Dead Space 3, when we come back for expedition, it's just a DLC and then we can play some Esoteric Ebb. But yeah. I wanna wrap up that game. We're pretty close. We're obviously not at full 100%, but we have hit up pretty much every single zone. We've tried to collect every single item that we can. Um, there's still a whole bunch of pictos that I'm missing that I don't know where the hell they are. But we have done a pretty good job at trying to grab and collect every single thing in the game so far. I don't think I've missed anything like too major, but I don't know. There's like 8 billion pictos, and it's like nightmarish to try to like look at the list of pictos available in the game, and then like what I have, and see which ones I'm missing. But yes, that is the plan on that front for schedule. Um, Last minute shilling stuff like I always gotta do, unfortunately. If you guys are interested in D&D board games, feel free to check out the YouTube channel. I do create videos about both of those over there. They're mostly geared around DMs, but it is expanding eventually. I'm also working on the VTuber series, which I think is a lot of fun, uh, where I create different VTubers as D&D creatures. That way you can play them at your table. I already finished the Fox Girls. That is available for you guys on my website if you guys want to collect that for free. And the next batch of VTubers I'm creating is Cat VT, Bulby Brook, and Bookie Sun underscore. I'll be creating them as D&D characters next. I know I need to create a homebrew item for Cat, and I'm almost certain I need to create a homebrew spell for Bookie, not Bookie, for Brook. So if you guys are interested in D&D and homebrewing your own creatures and would like to see how I actually go about doing that, I'll be doing that all on stream. That will be at the very. I don't know if I'll stream that also on Twitch. I'm pretty sure I will, but that will also be streamed over on the Tubers. That way you guys have consistent access to that whenever, always. I'm still just doing a wee bit of outlining on that front, but I have a very solid idea of what I want to do and how I want to go about it for their creations. But yes. Yeah, if you guys are interested in that stuff, feel free to join that and support me over on the Tubers, as I am also trying to partner push on Tubers to try to see if I can hit YouTube partner by the end of the year. But it is what it is. Here's Discord if you guys would like to join that for the most up-to-date information in terms of schedule, cancellations, extra early shit, all that good stuff. That is mostly handled on over there. If you want to talk about D&D, board games, anime, webtoons, video games, gotcha games, CZN, feel free to join that. But yeah. Thank you for joining me, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. Um, I don't think I'll raid today. Uh, just because of like the slight mental burn. But yeah, thank you for joining me. It's been so much fun. I'll see you guys on Wednesday for some more expedition, and then Friday for whatever miscellaneous nonsense I play. Maybe more slots and daggers, maybe some plague ink. I don't know yet. Um, but yeah. Thank you all. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night or mornings, depending on your time zone. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.